Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on the left side as the Cyan Mongols, we have shit. Oh shit, I meant poo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kidding. Spawn on the right side as the yellow Zizou's Legacy, we have LoueMT. And it's me going for some wood here to get out a mill to get out an Imperial Official bonus, but why did he go for that much wood early on? Why for a village? Over here, of course, the Mongol player has actually deployed out Ovo right next to town center. This can help hurt your hotkeys because it will, if you ever do try to hit the produce villager button, it will actually do the ×2 priority rather than ×1. But he may be eyeing to go for ×2 villagers, which is generally not worth it for your stone. Most times stone costs is just 100% increase, but in this case it's more than 200%. Do have a house there, not a village. He does actually have enough wood for a village, so may go for that relatively soon. Going for a mining camp over here. Mongol, of course, cleaning up the sheep there. He does have enough gold to age on up. His gear is still over here. Oh yeah, in this map, there's also some fishies in the center. Good for, I say, collecting with villagers, in which the Mongols' gear could be very useful. You can set up right there, collect some fishies, and a bit of wood. Of course, you'd be in the middle of the map, with no way to protect it. There's also a deer right there. There's actually quite a bit of resources there, so a second town center right around here could be very useful for either player. Over here, for the Mongol player, they've got the deer and the boar right next to each other. And the other boar is way down here. If you look on the map as well, it's got gold, stone, quite a bit of gold and stone on the northern side of the map. The southern side of the map has a small amount of gold and stone, and some decent amount of gold and stone over here as well. It looks like the northern side is a bit more resource rich, but it's more food rich down south with both Pumbas. We do have meditation garden going on up. It should give him a good amount of gold, food, and wood generation. No stone. And the deer stone. Deer stone, of course, will give him immediate access to the Yam network. The technology, a castle age technology, allows your villagers and infantry to move around 50% faster. A relatively weak bonus in my opinion. We do have 2 patches being pulled out immediately as well, next to Ovo, so it should be able to support up to 8 villagers in sheep production. He does also have still 2 of the, or some of the wild sheep as well. You can still collect on up. He's actually going for a large amount of wood there. He's eyeing for a second town center. He's only had 1 village on the deer stone to collect up additional resources, so he's eyeing to pull out a second town center. He may pack it up and redeploy it. And no, you can't release a land battleship. It's not very good at that. Though the primary town center could potentially be used as a land battleship, seeing it can support 15 pops and it has more health. Scout will spot all these Mongol villagers with wood. He should realize he's going for a second town center. It looks like he has timed out this town center production very similar to his wood collection, right? So he has that mapped down quite nicely. Goes for a second town center here, which will help him collect up gold and wood a bit easier. Now maybe a good idea to push forth the gear a little bit. Because moving around the gear among other structures is not fun. A Khan's right there, getting a bit of chip damage. Khan's attack is not good. In comparison to StarCraft 2, definitely less micro than StarCraft 2, because StarCraft 2 has a really high micro involving, say, Marine stutter stepping. We've had a high response time, as well as blink micro of stalkers. very few things as high as micro as StarCraft 2. And castable spells. I would say the game that probably has a similar level of micro you need, it would probably be Red Alert 3 to StarCraft 2. This is more like composition scouting and precise aiming. It takes less micro than, say, Company Heroes 2, or more micro than Company Heroes 2, but nowhere near as StarCraft 2. The scouts now engaged in the con. Of course, scouts do bonus damage versus con. Con is classified as scout. Lancer now being deployed on out. And the local doggos demanding some head pats from the Lancer. Wheelbarrow now being researched on out. He has, of course, deployed on out the Shaolin Monastery, giving them very powerful Shaolin monks. There's a good chance Yellow will claim every single relic on the field since the Mongol player is now going for a stable. Does have the improved fertilization research going for regular wheelbarrow. It's best to not go for improved wheelbarrow. Improved wheelbarrow is simply nowhere near worth the cost. Yeah, 200 stone for +2 killing capacity. Not worth. Now I do see the Zhangji Tower, which gives him a 3 units as you start building up structures. And that will put him in the Song Dynasty. Rapid season up the gold there. And it would probably be a good idea to go for the Stepward Out rather than the Kurultai for the Mongols, since he doesn't have any traders in the field. And this map is a bit iffy for trade. You either go the safe path this way, or for the more dangerous path this way for your traders. Lancers still moving around. Khan just will go down there. Does have an outpost here. May need more outposts for increased garrison spacing. You will need some more sheep. You can always collect some berries in the meantime if there's not enough room for pastures. Yovo still has plenty still to collect on up. He's now going for the Stepward Out, which will improve the golden drop-off rate. However, his town centers are a little bit too close, so they may to the town centers, as it only drops off when it's dropped off at this landmark, not to any gold drop-off location. I would like it potentially, and you can always reposition these structures, but it's always a pain to position structures. Right now, the Mongol player does have more villagers at the moment. No military units on the field whatsoever. Going from some Keshiks. It's probably ×2 Keshiks. Nope, just a ×1 Keshik. More stables being put on the field. I'm going to fast superior mobility research. And one thing to do as well, in order to improve the sheep location, the pastures actually did manage to get inside of the town center. One way you can do that is you right click, it just goes to the edge of the town center. You can always pack the town center, click down, and then redeploy the town center on the where it's a rally point, and that will get the sheep properly into a closer location. We now got the blacksmith now going on up, Stepward Out right there. The villagers being probably tasked with Stepward Out as well, which will greatly increase the gold drop off. We need the veteran Keshik research on the way. We've got some wooden walls here. Let's see, if you like less micro, that's a win in your book, and more playing than micro. Yep. More of reading your opponent's composition and eyeing to counter it. For example, you see your opponents going for lancers, go for spearmen, or for crossbows. See it's for Keshiks, go for spearmen or crossbows. All about the counter system. Of course, there's always things like mobility and opportunity engagement, things that sort. But that's basically with anything RTS as well. That's one reason why I sort of slow down and read a large number of description tags to see more precisely what it does. For example, one thing you could read at the Shaolin Monk, you realize they have a really high DPS, and they only cost food, making them a pretty good unit to probably mix into various late game compositions. Lancer does go down there. Hero official did actually go down there. Nice little pick, but minor victory. We got more Keshiks in the field, just going for mass Keshiks. As mentioned before, and crossbows would be good to counter them, and spearmen. I think Shaolin Monks even out DPS even Keshiks. So, Keshiks do have good attack speed, and do have health per swipe. Same health, more armor. So Keshiks will beat Shaolin Monks in 1v1, looks like. And they do cost the same amount. Keshiks now trying to raid some villagers over here. This could be very opportunistic. Of course, he doesn't spot them because it is Keshiks. They're heavy cav. Heavy cav can't self-spot. That's usually the purpose of the con to help them out. What's my favorite RTS? My favorite RTS of all time would probably be Age of Mythology. Granted, that is a pretty old RTS. What I'm currently playing is Stellaris, which is not an RTS, Grand Strategy. I've been playing a lot of War Thunder and Stellaris lately. We got now the Shaolin Monks getting impaled there. Lancers and Keshiks engaging. The Keshiks are here in good enough numbers. They should be able to win out in this engagement. The Khan does go down there. I don't think he used the arrow. And it looks like he does lose out. There's quite a bit of fire coming out from these outposts. They're both an upgrade of Spring Golds as well. More Keshiks here, and they're being run in, taking a lot of free damage there. Zinchnu does take some damage there. Zinchnus are not a good item in this moment. He is now going for some crossbows, which are a good item in this moment. Lancer's just getting overwhelmed by the numbers of the Keshiks. His numbers advantage is very small at the moment. He does have the economic tax, at least the level 1s. Level 1s says a minimum you should go for as Mongols. He does get level 2 or improved level 2 as well for food. Got the basic ones for Chinese. Talking about Age of Mythology, or Stellaris, or War Thunder. Oh yes, Stellaris. Stellaris is a Paradox game. So if you ever heard of Hearts of Iron 4, it's basically not necessarily the same creators, Space Civilization. We got a good number of outposts here. There are 27 villagers here. These outposts can store up to 20 villagers. Has a gear over here as well. And now he's going for a bit of trade. Not a great trade route, but we'll provide him a decent amount of gold. Wolf does go down there. Take a side, 10 being captured here right now. Keshiks being forced out. There's a couple angry men with pointy sticks, and angry men without pointy sticks. Just a stick. For me, for Stellaris, I like to play like times 25 crisis mode as like a boss run. Beat it a couple times, lose most of the times. Looks like Keshiks dude gets stuck into a corner. That was a bad path there. He may not have this area scouted out, and now he's going to lose most of his Keshiks there. We'll take opportunity to charge down the crossbows. Another trader there, still getting bitten by the wolves. And he will run by that crossbow there. He's lost a good number of Keshiks, more Keshiks on the way. Personally, I've only ever played Hearts of Iron and Hearts of Iron 4 and Stellaris, because Paradox games. I suppose I also played Age of Wonders Planetfall, which is a different developer in Paradox. Keshiks will find some of these villagers, but they're way too low health. It should be cleaned up very quickly. Yep, looks like this force will go down. Earstone has been repositioned. Right there, that will help him give some good mobility. A mobile Yam network with extra range is always quite nice. Looks like this area will be torched on down. He does have a raid bounty there to gain improved income. Not improved raid bounties, but just regular raid bounty. We'll need to torch down 7 buildings for that to even pay for itself, which is generally unlikely. And the rest of these Keshiks are like him going down. He's losing too many Keshiks, and his opponent just decides like realizes he's just going mass Keshiks, so he's just starting to go for mass spearmen and crossbows. Mixing lancers in for good numbers for mobility is probably perfectly fine as well, since they're heavier than Keshiks. And now we've got the improved whistling arrow. Good. Improved whistling arrow is such a powerful upgrade that most Mongol players don't really go for. Improve the whistling arrow's duration from 5 seconds up to 12. That's what's increased radius. More outposts going up over here. We need a bit more than just 3 outposts to keep them all safe, but it looks like he has 29 villagers here. He will rapidly seize all those gold. Fierce stones have been repositioned. The improved Yam network will give us traders improved health regen, and there's just where the traders are going. Right there, that's not a good spot for the traders. Of course, you can't really control that. Keshiks push way forward. He may need to get that wood seized as quickly as possible. Some of these villagers don't get hit. Got a spring ball placement here, but this one's unupgraded. Let's get some of these towers garrisoned. There's currently 25 additional arrows here, but this outpost will go down. Those villagers trying to run away now. Got some Keshiks there, but right now these spearmen can cause some big issues. And crossbows as well. Hopefully these traders may go down here. That trader does go down. Earstone may get torched down a little bit. More traders being intercepted. He's just going to set up a trade line. Pawn has been redeployed. More Keshiks going down here. These Keshiks push way forward. Let's see, click on the Ovo. Let's see what research he's gone. No torch. Got mobility. Got raid bounties. Got whatever that one was. I forget what that one was. Got some stone walls going on up. Got the Keshiks engaging some of these units, and it looks like he may get killed off here. Some of these villagers may go down. Now the Keshiks are trying to run away. These guys are still picking off all these traders. This is a massive loss for the Mongols. He's going for additional torches. Not improved additional torches at the moment. And he does cancel the range damage. A couple Keshiks now find their way to the granary line. These farms are way too spread out. And if he's able to keep these guys around here, they can get some great amount of raid bounties. Spearmen now engaging the Keshiks. Keshiks are not heavy enough like Royal Knights to engage spearmen like this. And they will go down. But more Keshiks now push away forward and finds more villagers trying to rapidly produce these spearmen to engage. They're at 11-second build time, so they do build pretty quickly. But the spearmen are slowly being brought on in. Does find some of these villagers there, interrupting quite a bit of collection time. These villagers have already seized all that gold, making their way down south now. Couple spring golds. Mostly unupgraded outposts. Spearmen do get embraced. And it's good number of crossbows here. The Mongols will likely win this fight, but it will be not a great fight to win. Stone has been torched down. He does have some archers now in the field, very good. All those forces do get cleaned on up. I haven't really looked into Rumble's playlists yet. I don't really spend a whole lot of time on Rumble. There's usually like 1 or 2 creators I usually follow on Rumble, and that's about it. Like Viva Fi and Robert Barnes for their Sunday sessions. Palisade Wall has been set ablaze, does go down. Got 9 archers, 9 Keshiks here. Does not have siege engineers, nor improved siege engineers. Keshiks, not a good engagement with Keshiks. The archers will get some good damage on it, that's for sure, but they just simply got annihilated by the counter force of crossbows and spearmen. You may need to get out some mana arms or spearmen mangonels, which will probably be good. Archers are a good start. He does get some early horsemen. He has now a good number of archers here. He's been needing a proper counter unit himself, and this is the proper counter units for these forces. Nessa Beast does fire away, get some good damage on these spearmen. Let's just try and push their way forward, trying to engage these crossbows. Actually, now they're trying to hit the nest of bees. Archers here can hit in melee, but it should be relatively fine, but they will take some damage. Nest of bees does go down to hit those crossbows. Got a lancer here. On here, maybe use the arrow, wouldn't be half bad, or the defense arrow. Using one of his arrows at this point in time would be good. He does use the defense arrow there, giving him 12 seconds of 2-2 armor. And more Nest Bees now being pulled on the field, getting some good hits there on these archers. More walls going on up, but being interrupted by these various forces. Starting to push his way forward. More forces are being streamed on in. Crossbows or archers and Keshiks falling back. Got some lancers pushing forward. Palace Guards been pulling out. Maybe a good idea to go for some crossbows himself. Yep. Getting some good damage there. Got a good number of archers back here. More Keshiks here. Palace Guards right now at 5 range armor. These archers have 9 damage, so they do 4 damage per arrow. It's not too significant versus Palace Guards, but okay. So a good number of outposts over here. And it looks like he has lost all of his traders. Or is he taking the long trade path? I don't think he is. A couple of lances over here. They will find some of these villagers to pick off, but I don't think they'll interrupt the deployment of the keep. Keshiks now falling back. And yeah, these Keshiks will go down. Now would be a good idea for the Mongol player to start pulling out a handful of traders. Maybe 20 would be a good number. It'll give him a good amount of gold income, as well as some other resources. But nothing to being too significant. He's actually out of gold outside the map. He will now have to go for this gold deposit here. Actually, no, he's sitting up north. There's actually a gold deposit here. Palace engaging the archers. The catchers need to engage those. Catchers have too much on their plate at the moment, and they're unable to kill off the clock tower nest of bees, or just nest of bees. Archers falling back with minimal health. Thanks to the Yam network, he's able to run away a bit more quickly, but Lancers are still engaged pretty quickly. And our pastures here, this should be able to support up about 32 villagers, so he may need more pastures at the moment. He has plenty of wood for it. Maybe some spring gold will be in order to help him deal with the nest of bees. I don't think mangonels will be all too useful. He does use the fence arrow there. Trying to hit the nest of bees once again, but simply the catches here are not in good enough numbers. Some good damage on those archers. And now these gold miners are getting hit, and he's going to lose all of them, and that's probably going to seal the game for the Mongol player. He relied too much on Keshiks, in my opinion. Had too late of transition into archers, and then his opponent just countered that with getting out his Palace Guard. At this point in time, he needs to start pulling out crossbows, which is simply not a real possibility. He doesn't have enough food income at the moment. He's claiming sheep not at the town center itself. He needs more. Yeah, he does not have enough pastures to villagers. At this point in time, with this amount of research, he needs to get one pasture to 2 villagers, and he needs more pastures. Pasture's now taking some hits. Does have some outposts here with various upgrades. Some of these villagers are going down, which is a very good defensive placement there with this many outposts and primary town center. He can store up to approximately 50 villagers. But he probably should have gone for a safer trade and just put it back here in the back line, because I think him losing those traders would pretty much lost him the game. If he went for a safer trade round, put it back here, his opponent would not have killed off any of the traders at any point in time, so... And that would have got him a good, decent supply of gold. And now he's lost all his villagers, not collecting up any gold at the moment. He's completely out of gold. He has plenty of wood, but needs more food. So we'll go get out some more battering rams. Now we've got horsemen, regular horsemen, not push way forward. And they all got ghosted there. He needs to find one of these stone walls that don't have any fire armor to quickly torch or low health. And yep, there's a small segment here that it's hard to click on, but yep. Now losing all these catches definitely will be game. Now he has advanced next age. He's gone for the Zuzi's library, giving 2 advanced technologies. I wonder what the Imperial Guard and UN Raiders is. It looks like. Hopefully we can see them and see where they get deployed on out. It says allows production of unique cavalry units and the Imperial Guard. Oh, the Imperial Guard. Okay, the Imperial Guard is a cavalry unit, and the UN Raider. Stable. Here we go. UN Raider, extremely swift light cavalry, which deals bonus damage to economic units, so it's an anti-villager cavalry. Dedicated, not bad. And Imperial Guard, 280 unit, expensive cavalry of high damage and a powerful charge attack, effective against most units. Sounds like just even heavier Lancer. No, he doesn't have access to Fire Lancers. Lancers now engaging these veteran horsemen. do now have the arrow there, improving the attack speed of archers for 12 seconds. Lances over here, unable to push on forward, stone walls. Some crossbows there. And Mongol player is back to the game. It's Anna Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.